Hey, can you guys hear me? Um, to be honest with you, it's been a long week. It's been a long, I would say 2 weeks now that I did stream, and a lot has happened. I've got so many things. I've been quite busy with some other things, and I felt like you know what? A lot has happened. There's been a lot of events, even in the political space, and I'm like, I just have to come and, do more like a catch up. So some of the news that I'll be covering here might have been a little bit still, but I still believe that there's still a lot of implication for the future. That is 2027. We all know what's happening, um, and then a lot of back and forth. Yeah, Fubara is back in office, and it's quite interesting because the 6 months just went so fast. I don't know what you guys achieved within the 6 months. I would say my 6 months was, I mean, kind of slow, not so much done, but at the same time, I think the guy was well rested. I looked at his speech and it was like, this guy has just been vacationing for the past 6 months. Kudos to where kudos is. There's been a lot of debate also with respect to how this whole emergency rule in River State, emergency declaration happened. There's the question of the Tinubu did he do the right thing? And there are a lot of school of thoughts. I mean, some are coming out to say that the president went beyond the power attributed to him by the Constitution. Even his vice president also said otherwise. So there's been a lot of theory, but the good thing is that there's a relative peace in River State, and I hope that that peace can continue. What else happened? The president was it in Kaduna today? I also saw he visited the widow of the late President Buhari. All of this and so much more we're going to talk about today. But before we start, the first thing we're going to start with is going to be the interview that Wike did, and he's been, longing to sit down with Sean Kimbaloy because there's been so many things, spoken about him in the public space, and it's just normal that he would come out and give his own side of the story, and for us to judge. I'm gonna be reacting to this, but one of the major highlights in that debate is this. The debate was respect to what Tambuwal said. So Tambuwal already, said one or two things about him. So I'll just listen to this right now, and I'll react as we go. So let's go.
I'd like you to, that those who were close to you, who thought that they may be your friend, but they don't trust you in some affairs. A lot of night, like Examino Tambuwal, you're very good. And maybe the few people.
Okay, so uh that's the old story, saying they don't
Who
they don't
are what
they don't really trust him, and for you to know, it was actually Tambuwal making those statements,
for a second
and
time.
this is
You
what he
must
said.
have had a very tough time, a difficult one at that. Your former political allies, your friends, now have become political opponents. And those who have helped you politically, Bola Tinubu on one and Nyesom Wike on the other hand. It's a tough one for you, isn't it?
It's collaboration. It's not anything tough. Once it is about the country. Once it is about being altruistic and nothing personal. You have never had me taking on Bola Tinubu personally. You have never had me taking on Nyesom Wike personally. We disagreed in principle on the way direction of things are going. I had no problem personally with President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, but we disagreed. And I left PDP for APC. And when I presided over the House of Representatives, we had our back and forth on so many policy issues. It wasn't personal.
But when it mattered the most, there are those who say Tambuwal left his friends. Why? Why does it look like at the very nick of the time that some of your friends need you the most
It's
it's
not about my friendship with you. Sean, if today, and I'm saying this with every sense of responsibility, Vice President Atiku comes in here, and Nyesom Wike comes in here and requests this my phone, which is personal to me.
Okay.
Today, I will personally give it to Esemuke.
Oh,
So
so he's more friend to you than Atiku.
As a
again,
personal
if you
friend.
look at the whole story.
But when it comes to leadership of this country and leadership of the people, tomorrow, not even today, I would rather support Atiku than Esemuke.
So you believe in the leadership
So
of an Atiku than a Nyesom Wike?
It's nothing personal. It's about this country. And
So that's it. You guys have heard that. That's the whole story. And I will just allow Wiki here to reply. This was the whole thing, and this is where the whole conversation was
Right
going.
now, who did not catch that? Let me refresh our memories for a few seconds. This is what former Governor Tambuwal, Senator Tambuwal, representing Sokoto State in the National Assembly. This is what he said about Minister Nyesom Wike.
Okay.
Vice President Atiku comes in here, and Esemuke comes in here and requests this my phone as a personal friend.
So you believe you are a good friend, but he doesn't think that you're a good leader.
I'm saying, what you talk about leadership and friendship? You cannot talk about leadership and not talk about a person. Shenwu, I was privileged to have these clips, and I will go. Luckily for me, I have never come out on national television to talk about Aminu Tambuwal, but this is an opportunity to talk about him. And I will tell you. He said he trusts Atiku in terms of leadership. Saying why not? These are people who have been consistently inconsistent. Consistently inconsistent. You know, when you're a consistent betrayer, what do you expect? Now, birds of the same feather flock together. There is no way Aminu will not go along with Atiku, knowing fully well the antecedents. Now we'll come to that. What does he know about leadership? Take for example, Atiku was in PDP 1999. Is that not correct? Is that not correct? He became the vice president. Is that not correct? He went to challenge his boss. People pleaded with him. He pretended. Later, the now president Asuwaju gave him ticket in what? AC or AC, is not correct? He left. He came back to PDP to run. He didn't make it. He left to join APC. He ran against Buhari. He lost. He came back to the same PDP, right? He got the ticket in 2019. He got the ticket in 2022. We failed him. We failed him.
You were responsible for
Oh, yes, very much. Very much.
You put fire in your own party.
No, not my party. You have to fail people who are not consistent in life.
So we are responsible in...
No, not about responsible. I played a...
Okay, so again, the old theory about Atiku and Atiku's political career at this point in time is really a failed one. That's just it. I'm still wondering, and I'm thinking, what would be the magic wand that Atiku is gonna put forward in 2027 for him to win, because I don't see any path with ADC. I know he's trying to, do some background work, visiting, one elder statesman or one stalwart here, or trying to, just co-opt some of these other politicians that are disgruntled against Ashwaju. But again, his political career has been that of, um, decamping and recamping and all of those.
Bro, don't make it look too... I was the head person.
To ensure that Atiku does not win.
Yes.
And you're happy with that?
Very much happy. Even I will do it now, but I'm coming.
Wow.
He left again now. APC, PDP to ADC. Okay. Who is Tambuwal? 1999. He was special assistant to Senator Abdullah Wali of Sokoto, 1999. Yes, correct. He left. He joined his APP or DPP or whatever they may call. Is correct. Right? He came back to PDP. He became a speaker. Were those who funded that position. Yes.
Actually, I thought.
No, I'm coming to that. He won. He left PDP and went to APC. Right? In 2014. He left APC by 2017 to join PDP. So he will run for presidential. Now again, he's going back to ADC. Now, look at the trajectory. Look at Atiku. Now, mention Wike from 1999 to now.
PDP and 2023 supported.
No. With due respect to you. No. Now, in 2019, who was Tambuwal? I. Was the Tambuwal people were hearing? Because of Tambuwal, I had to take the National Convention to Port Harcourt.
Because of Tambuwal?
Yes.
You did that because of...
Because of, yes. I did that. No.
But you also failed in that.
No.
You wanted Tambuwal.
What is important is you being consistent with people.
So you have supported him all along.
I'm coming. I will tell you.
Listen.
How did he become governor? It was Wamako, who was the governor then. When he was leaving second time, he brought him to be governor. Remember? Now, in Tambuwal second term of 2019, as a sitting governor, it was tough. It was runoff. He won with 342 or 346 votes. A sitting governor, second-term governor. It was tough.
Wow.
I appointed the legal team to defend that matter.
As your friend then?
I've always stood that friendship. I've always done that. Nobody can challenge me that, look, I agree this with you, but I'm coming. I sent my lawyer, Isu Kale, saying, another senior advocate, no. Why? I saw the legal team of APC, led by Dr. Alex Zion. I said, no, we have a problem. The margin was too narrow. So you need to have a crack team. I did it, but that's not the point.
And you funded the legal team?
Of course.
Did you fund his return to office?
That I won't go there. Secondly, when we are doing presidential election 2022,
Okay, so again, I mean that's really right. Look at it here. I don't know if you can see that. See, Amino Tambuwal, PDP 512002. APC, Aliyu, wow, 511660. That's crazy. I mean, this kind of a margin on a normal day should have made itself to a recount and all of those, right? So just 342. So again, Wike is right here. 0.03% of the total valid votes casted. This was in 2019. Just showing you this, all right? As we follow the discussion, I just wanted to put that out there.
everybody knew. I was everywhere. I was the man to beat in that election. It turned out they were meeting in General Guzo's house. Ali Guzo, yes. They couldn't stand it. I've taken off everywhere. They told Saraki to withdraw. Saraki said he won't withdraw. They told Bala Mohammed to say he won't withdraw. Tambuwal refused. In that convention, every candidate, every aspirant was allowed to come and speak. The mistake I made was that I allowed my supporters in Kanu and Katsina and some of them to wear our uniform. When I addressed the congregation, it was, look, there was a problem. I want Kano 90%. I want Kasana about 80-something%. That was where the mark brought his knowledge of military coup and the former Senate president. He was the chairman of the convention. Every candidate, every aspirant has spoken. Now, for us now to vote. Then we had an announcement that there's an announcement. What was the announcement? We thought maybe the electoral committee would say, look, this is what you will do, this is what you will not do. When did I see? I mean, it's Tambuwal. What did he say? My brothers, this and that. I want to withdraw from the race. I have no problem. But we went further. Vote for my senior brother, Atiku, who told a preach without calling us other aspirants to come and address. That was what they rigged it with David Mark. Now I'm coming. Tambuwal negotiated to be the DG of the campaign and to be the Senate president. Election, you see they are, because they believe the government then was supporting them. So Tambuwal was to be the Senate president. So they now made him DG. That's okay.
There was an agreement.
Yes, that was how he stopped that.
That if he supported Atiku,
yes,
he was going to be made Senate president.
Yes.
And you are privy to that.
Why would I buy a kid? I'm not a kid in this game. I've been here. Oh. They made him a DG, and that would lead him to be the Senate president when he wins, thinking that they will win. You know, they always assume. They will tell you, oh, the North has said this has said.
Wow, that's a very important point. And one of the things that really baffles me is the, I would say, what do we call it again? The high-handedness on the so-called northern supremacy. Because the truth is, you can't deny the fact that the northern part of this country has a lot of block votes. Like when you take Kano, when you take Kaduna, when you take those two major states, they sway the votes. I could call them the main determinant, especially, in the north. So there's always this assumption that if an Hausa person is contesting against someone from another region or from the south, that by default they're going to have a lot of support. So there's always that arrogance, because I remember they were telling Atiku then, reach out to all of these governors that were not happy with the way things went during the primaries, and it was like, you know what, no, it's an election, let them go try whatever they want to do. Again, when Peter Obi left, they were like, reach out to, Peter Obi and all that. And it felt like, with the North, I'm good. He didn't believe that, Peter Obi was going to take a lot of the votes from the Southeast, which was always banked for PDP from him. So it got to the point where they themselves actually gave Tinubu that path to Asarok.
Tell you all kinds of stories. Now let me tell you what happened. The next day, I saw that bloody man I chased out of the party. Are you? Yes, I chased him out of the party.
You did?
Of course. Very corrupt. Very corrupt.
But when you were...
Hold on now.
When you were making... When you wanted, the same way you wanted Uche Secondos to become chairman, you wanted Ayu to become chairman.
No. That's not what happened. Let me tell you what happened. So that people should hear what happened. So you get the bargain. But first of all, I have no regret. Man was collecting money left, right, and center.
From who?
He collected from Atiku to that. He went to Lagos. I said the same right now. Why you say so? I have to kick him after as the chairman of the party. I did. I have no regret. So he went to Tambuwal's house and said, "You are the hero of the convention." We laughed. That's okay. Hero of convention. We became heroes of the democracy. We say we will fail you, and we failed them, and I have no regret about it. Yes. Even for him to clean the Senate, he had to do the run. As a sitting governor, he had to do the run. Let me come and tell you something. Let any Nigerian, let anybody come out in this country today. It doesn't matter whether you like me or not. Say, look, Cheung, me and Wike were agreed on something like this. He refused to do this. Look, when I heard Tambuwal say, it's very, very disrespectful. To the point when he said that Asuwaju is confined to Lagos. It's not a federal player. Very insulting.
What is insulting here? That is his own
No,
political
I'm
view.
coming. This was a former senator. You remember Asuwaju was a former senator? You remember Asuwaju has been involved, even Buhari and the rest of them being in power. He played a role. Asuwaju has been involved in helping people to emerge as governors in other states. It's very, very unbecoming for somebody like Tambuwal who come on national television to say Asuwaju is confined to Lagos. Very insulting.
Again, one of the things that I think people fail to understand about this whole political game, and also with respect to, I'll say Tinubu, is that he gets underrated a lot. Most politicians actually always feel that, they're there when they're not. But that's not the case with Tinubu. Tinubu's strategy is quite different. Like, you could tell him, oh, you know what, is inconsequential. I mean, you had all these guys that he has helped, all these people that, they grew up together. Even Oshibajo ran against him. Okay. So, but the problem is where they fail to understand is that even though you're berating him, or you're just, just talking to him as if he doesn't even know the game, what he's going to do, or what he's doing, is focused on that thing. And that's what has helped him. While everybody's running here and there, is focused on the prize. And it doesn't allow himself to be distracted. He's always laser beam focused on what he wants. So when you had like people around Buhari sidelined him for like almost 8 years, he was focused on that real thing.
Very insulting. And again, I heard him say that as far as you can take number, you knew that he has won. That's what it's very insulting.
You don't think Ashwaju can be defeated in 2027? Those are the
No, no,
views. You think
okay,
that
no,
yeah.
I'm coming now. I'm coming, Shehu. Let's take it one by one. He said Nigerians will vote as well. I have no problem. Which of the Nigerians? The Nigerians that stay in Sokoto, that he have no control. Nigerians in Sokoto, he could not produce his successor. They didn't listen to him. Nigerians in Sokoto that is not allowing to win first election until he does a rerun as a sitting governor. So which of the Nigerians will you talk to? Those in Sokoto that he had no control over. He will tell them, don't vote for Swadi. Come on. Come on. Look, I said I was going to support Aswaju. It's not correct. I did. Did he win or not? Did I not produce the governor?
So the River State elections are, to be honest with you, the more you think you know that state, the more it becomes like you don't really know that state. Again, Ashwaju winning River State during the 2023 elections, I don't understand how that one happened. I mean, he lost Lagos, okay? And again, that's the kind of strategy that he's talking about. So the fact that he produced that state, I don't know if that was organic. That I'm not sure that was organic. Okay, because rumor has it that Peter Obi won. Now I can agree with you that there were a lot of states that Peter Obi lost, but River State, to me, I feel that Peter Obi should have won that state. Now, whatever happened, during the whole electioneering and all that, and the voting and all that, it was left for Peter Obi to defend, you know, his pronouncement that he won, but he couldn't do that in court. So again, they've gone to court and all of those. So I would take it that Tinubu won River State. But again, I'm saying River State has been a very, very peculiar state in this country, and it wasn't just 2023. Remember when it happened in 2015 with Good Luck Jonathan too, that he just got some outrageous number, but it is what it is. Okay.
There are no police in the National Assembly. There are no police in the House of Assembly. Come on, what are we talking about?
Give me
No. I'm coming, Sean. I'm coming. The only thing which is very embarrassing, when I hear Tambuwal talking, you can see, have you picked snail before? I don't know where you come from.
Well, I've never.
Sorry, I don't know where you come
I've
from.
not.
Okay. Some of those of who are from the Niger Delta, from the family, they tell you go and do that, you go and pick snail. When you see the shell of a snail, you think that there's a snail there. You understand what? When you get there, you look at it. The snail is no longer there. It's ordinary shell. That's Tambuwal.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
That
I was asking, what does it mean by that? Nah, that's what it means. That there's nothing there. That they've gone to check, and there is nothing there. And again, I look at Tambuwal, and when he became the speaker, I was kind of optimistic that this guy would really change a lot of stuff. He became the governor, and it just went downhill from there. I just see him as one of those other politicians. There's really nothing that you can say is his strong point, or this is what you can say he stands out, and that's the problem.
I said, you think that you are dealing with a human being. Ask anybody.
is that fair to say to your friend?
No. It's not about being fair. Is it what I said? Is it correct or not? It's not about the being fair. Look, I've told you here. We made him to be the chairman of PDP Governors Forum. Someone cannot talk about leadership. What is leadership? Take, for example, what the leadership of Atiku will say, he will say. You remember, under Obasanjo's book, My Watch, he said, and I quote him, not me say, that when he was running for president of this country, and for him to appoint a vice presidential candidate, he made a mistake, which was an honest mistake. And he thanked God that God forgave him. Because he made an honest mistake. That's their principle. He went further. That Atiku is not a man that can be trusted. He cannot stand for truth. He's preacher for corruption. Atiku, what's the name? Buhari. Your boss gave you a testimony. You know what they call testimony? Testimony. Obasanjo gave the testimony of his subordinate. So when they talk about leadership, what leadership? I have shown leadership. I have said, look, you cannot do this. If you do this, you pay for it. I have come out to say, I am not going to support it because it's wrong.
It looks to me that you're still very pained and still very much unhappy with how Aminu Tambuwal treated you. No. That dashed your hope of becoming the PDP candidate in 2022.
No. It only exposed him.
Oh, you're painting. To be honest with you, I didn't even expect that he would perform that well, in that primaries. And if you're talking about the primaries result, this is it here. You can see that Atiku had 371, in some week he had 237, then others had 159. So even at that also, if you look at this, if you actually add these orders to either of them, that's going to also then, increase the lead for Atiku. But if you add these orders to Wike, then it's gonna get it close. But then again, even if these orders step down, the vote would have been, would have been, I would say, shared by both of them, and Atiku would have still won. But I guess Tambuwal leaving the race at the time, really helped Atiku. So again, yeah, I think it was painful. Yeah, and that's that, and that's the. I think Wike is just it's just for getting his own revenge and vendetta right now.
It was a backbreaker for you.
No. Look,
your ambition was dashed.
No.
You wanted to be president.
No. The will of God will always prevail.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, the will of God will always prevail. We see that, but that's yeah, that's that about that. It's also been interesting to see what's been happening today. Let me see. Fubara is back after the 6 months. I'll call it hiatus or something. Yeah, and he gave some like a welcoming, a return speech. Did some return speech for him, and it was just interesting to see that the guy is now calming down. I feel that the whole thing should have been managed well by himself. So he brought all of this problems on himself because he wasn't smart enough. There was this part that says that if you're going into the house of a strong man, you have to be able to understand what he requires so that you don't get in there and then you're looking for the tape to bind the strong man and you just forgot that you didn't bring it along, and then your people have been mesmerized and embarrassed. So that was what happened to Wiki. Wiki was a victim of his own grandstanding. Now you could argue that real democracy shouldn't have all of those things, but then again, that's the Nigerian system, as it were. But let's
Declaration
see. Let's hear what you
and
said.
choose to cooperate with. My dear good people of River State, you will recall that River State was placed under a 6 months emergency rule declared by Mr. President, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, on the 18th of March 2025, following the intense political crisis in our state. It is without doubt that the 6 months had been enormously challenging for our dear state under the emergency rule. As your governor, I accepted to abide by the state of emergency declaration and choose to cooperate with Mr. President and the National Assembly, guided by my conviction that no sacrifice was too great to secure peace, stability, and progress of River
Well,
State.
okay.
This was why I also resisted the pressure to challenge the constitutionality of the declaration of the state of emergency, the suspension of democratic institution, and all other action that we endured during the difficult period. In the course of this 6 months period, Mr. President graciously brokered the peace process with all the parties successfully. Our leader, His Excellency Onyesum Wike, CON, all members of River State House of Assembly, and I, as your governor, have all accepted to bury the hatchet and embrace peace and reconciliation in the best interests of our dear state. We believe the political crisis is now behind us and that peace and stability have once again returned to River State, though not without the hard lessons learned from the emergency rule.
Someone said the return has a SIM without the phone. I mean, I don't know what that means, but again, I think it was just it was a humiliation, for me, and I felt that it should have been well handled, but it is what it is. No more comments.
The responsibility now rests squarely on us, the government, the State House of Assembly, the political leaders, the stakeholders, to put aside our differences, work for the common good, advance the interests of our people above all else. We have a duty to ensure that the peace we have all embraced remain permanent in our dear states. On behalf of the government and the good people of River State, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to Mr. President for his fatherly disposition and decisive intervention in resolving the political crisis and for graciously restoring full democratic governance to our states. Personally,
Okay, so again, that's another point. So now he who was removed is saying that I appreciate what the government did. What Tinubu did. I mean, So again, how do you argue it? The person that was suspended is saying, "Thank you for suspending me." At the end of the day, you have to understand the terrain at which you operate. I understand the argument from the legal point of view that, some people voted for this guy the same way people voted for Tinubu now. I mean, you could argue, but whatever. At the end of the day, the whole analysis is this, that Tinubu just helped avoid a major disaster. And it could be the argument, what, let it fall wherever it wants to fall. Maybe when you become president, you can actually do that. But for now, it is what it is.
Finally, I will never take Mr. President's kindness for granted, and
Oh
for that,
boy.
I hereby reaffirm my utmost loyalty and eternal gratitude. To those who have expressed genuine fear, frustration, and uncertainty over the nature of the peace process, I assure you that your concerns are valid and understood. However, nothing has been irretrievably lost. There remain ample opportunity for necessary adjustment, continued reconciliation, and inclusiveness. We must all remember the saying, the costless peace is cheaper than the cheapest war. Accordingly, let us therefore embrace this moment as a fresh beginning. Let us work together with renewed hope and determination to build a stronger, more peaceful, and prosperous River State. I assure you that we will continuously work together, ensuring that we carry everyone along.
Huh?
Despite the turbulence, you are aware of the credible milestone our administration achieved in infrastructure, education, healthcare, and other key sectors over the last 2 years. Our immediate responsibility is to return to the path of governance and development by completing the projects which we started, by ensuring that none of them is starved of fund or neglected,
Okay.
thereby reviving our economy, protecting life and property, and improving the well-being of all Rivers people. I commit to working harmoniously with the River State House of Assembly to recover lost grounds and accelerate the social and economic advancement of our dear state. I also renew my pledge to serve with the fear of God, humility, and a high sense of duty. I wish to sincerely thank you, the resilient people of River State, for your patience, your courage, your peaceful conduct during the 6 months of emergency rule. I also extend appreciation to all stakeholders, religious leaders, traditional rulers, civil society groups, political actors, women groups, youth, concerned citizens at home and abroad, and well-wishers who prayed and sustained us through the challenging period. Above all, let us draw strength from our shared identity as Rivers people. Our diversity is our greatest asset, and our unity the strongest guarantee of our future. We must rise above bitterness and division and channel our energy into rebuilding trust, fostering inclusiveness, and securing a peaceful and prosperous state for
Okay.
all. Once again, I thank and appreciate our father, Mr. President, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his timely intervention and dedication to ensuring the restoration of peace and stability in our state. I also thank our leader, His Excellency Onyesom Ezenwa Wike, CON, the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, for committing to the prompt resolution of this political impasse in the states. I also wish to express my profound thanks to the President of the Senate, His Excellency Senator Goswell Akpabio, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, His Excellency Dr. Abbas Tajuddin, and the distinguished members of the National Assembly for the role they all played in resolution of this matter. I thank the Honorable Speaker and all members of the State Assembly, respected elders, stakeholders, and all concerned citizens for working together to resolve our differences and ensuring that peace and harmony is in our state. Finally, I call on all citizens of Rivers State, regardless of political, religious, and ethnic affiliation, to join hands in rebuilding our beloved state and ensuring a future of dignity and progress for everyone. In all, I give glory to the Almighty God. Thank you all. May God bless Rivers State and all its people. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay, so again, that's it. You've heard that, you've seen that. I don't know what to make of all this arrangement. It looks like it's just gonna be a one-time governor. I don't see any path for his future political career in River State. Now, I might be wrong. Things change. People change and all that. But I don't see him being in that office post 2027. I fully think so. The boring long speech, in summary, is just saying that, what, I have to just, obey the powers that be, for me to just finish this. There was a time during the whole saga when he said the spirit had left, but at the same time, he also did a lot of misstep. You going in to destroy the House of Assembly was irresponsible, really. But again, they've negotiated. The thing is just this, that when you have all of this happen, it's not the people of the state that benefits. It's still the powerful guys. If there's a fight, that ends up benefiting from it. But again, there was a lot of drama. I remember this clip. This was one of the highlights of this whole saga between Wike and Fubara, and it was this guy. See, if you see this one, this was the first frame. The first frame is saying that I'm going to expand that. First frame was saying that, you know what, I will never follow you to see Wiki. Now, this same guy, apparently, after Wiki was suspended, and they say they changed the tune and started saying Wiki was our leader. Let me see. I will never follow you to see Wiki. Okay, so that was it. It was like, I will never follow you to Siriki. Then this one, the next one after it'll be to. So that's it. In that highlight, you just had so many political jobbers, do what they always know how to do best, just psychophancy and all that. And that's why it's important that you have a leader that understands what leadership is all about, what they want to do when they get there. People that would don't pay attention to what people think about them, but just about laser being focused on delivering results. And really that was actually what happened when you have all these jobbers, I'll call them political jobbers, try to sway public opinion. If you follow them, you're just following them at your own risk, because today they're going to be for this guy, tomorrow they're going to be for another guy. It depends on who can actually pay them, or what they can personally benefit from the whole political game. And that's just it. I for one really don't put so much premium to all this noise and shout about uh about who a political leader is, if there is no substance to what they do when they're in office. So they could always just be there making a whole lot of noise, but nobody's benefited from it. So that's that about that. I saw something I just wanted to play. Let me see if I can get it out for you guys. It was one of the most craziest thing. Let me see. Here. Okay, so not here. Mm, okay, I can't find it now. Let me just move on. So we had Tinubu visit Kaduna today, and he has one or two things to say about that. Let me just open this there. Today I paid my second visit to Kaduna in as many months. Whilst in Kaduna, I visited the family of my brother, friend, and our late leader, President Muhammad Buhari at M. Buhari. I showed them. Why is it tagging M. Buhari? M. Buhari is. Yeah, this is the official account of the late Muhammad Buhari, 42 to 2025. Okay. I assured them that his legacy of dedication, patriotism, and service will be preserved and carried forward. That's good. Okay, so Yari, I joined Senator Yari and his family at the wedding of his son Nasiruddin and Safia. Okay, so let me see. Um, at the Bello Mosque, I prayed for the young couple to build their own faith, love, and mutual respect. May their union be blessed. Cardinal will always hold a special place in our nation's history, sharing grief and celebrating joy today. I was reminded once again of the value that binds us together as Nigerians: faith, resilience, and unity of purpose. May God bless Nigeria, keep us united, and guide us always. And you need to see the crowd. Like, it was really massive. I think the APC's game on ground in Kaduna is really, really high. It's really, really, impressive for the APC team, and it was just like a lot of celebration. I'll just put it that way. What message is it trying to pass? Awesome, Mr. President. I'm hungry. Releasing Namzi Kanu. Anyways, uh, no need to respond to trolls, but that's just it. Let me see. Let me see if I can get some of the. Let me see. Okay, yeah, real life stuff, man. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, those major stuff. Let's do that. It represents President Tinubu with Sule. nothing much here. So that's the problem. Most of these politicians, they meet, backdoor, they exchange pleasantry, they switch loyalty, but then you have one retard online that is just, just causing problems, abusing other people, and that's crazy. So again, President Tinubu was at the late President Muhammadu Buhari's residence in Kaduna. Let's see this. We can't even hear what they're talking about. I mean, I don't understand. Yeah, again, visited the family of our boss, the late President Mohammed Buhari. We've seen that one. Yeah. So again, that's it. Yeah, nothing really much. It was a wedding ceremony. I don't know if they sang the Omo logo song. That song is. I don't even know what's happening in the north right now. Like the vibes, the awareness, the whole thing for Tinubu in the north is crazy. Like even the south is not even hyping Tinubu the way the north is hyping it. I don't know. Maybe someone should explain to me what's really happening there. But it is what it is, right? Okay, cool.
Gafa gwarzon likita mun samu. Asuwajin masu wajen mu. Ikon Allah sai kallo. Yaro ma ya kolo.
Okay, this is a whole stuff. Okay. Let me see if we can. Okay. So that's that about that. Let me see. I still have some stuff that I want to share here. Okay. So later. It is a defense. Peter Obi's promise just to serve one term. That's a story. Police verifies liar, remarks, divisive, dangerous, stuff about the defense team, but blast the. Okay. Option moment. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Really nothing so much to discuss here. Wow. My whole algorithm has really changed while playing basketball.
You can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Hey, Mason.
We've got millions of free child place holidays available, with 22 kilograms of baggage included. But now, with
Flashback.
you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available, with 22 kilograms of baggage included.
Wow.
With Jet2 Holidays. Package holidays, flights, included.
Relax. Relax. Put your ass down, man. Now!
Wow.
I want to let him go. I try to hit me over the ball. Come here. Come here. Now. Come here. Come here. Sit down. Sit down.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. I mean, I don't know, but that's crazy. It's crazy. Let me see. Who's this young Yoruba king? Mm. Wow. Wow. I had my whole algorithm changed, bro. I don't know even why. Okay, let's
Amma
see.
bin gwamnati bashi, a biya shi bashi, a ci gaba da aiki.
During my campaign, let me listen to this. During my campaign for the seat of member KSHA representing Zaria, in the by-election 2025, Malami Rufai won that the Korafi project could endanger life. Now it's clear funds were stolen. Zaria betrayed. Our people deserves accountability and real development. Okay. Well, okay. I mean, I guess video then spotted with former President Goodluck Jonathan at the 2025 Democracy Dialogue in Accra, Ghana. Okay. Okay.
Country. I think her name is Penny Ntuli, if I'm not wrong. Now, this radio host is twerking on a very busy road. The cars and transits are passing by and she's just twerking shamelessly. I'm ordering for immediate arrest of that female radio host. I have seen a video of a certain...
I mean, for the president to actually come out to announce this is crazy. Like, the law enforcement should do their job. Like, I don't understand. Is the president less busy? I don't know. Like, so this happened in South Africa, okay? This is their president. You remember this guy at the White House, right? Where Trump just, just dominated the guy, and that's it. Okay,
I think
look
she's
at this one.
terrible. Is she originally from Somalia? Yes, sir. So how are they doing this? How's their government? Do they have a president? Do they have a council? Do they have anything? Do they have police? I love these people that come from a place with nothing, no anything, and then they tell us how to run our country. No, I think if she got censured, that's great. If she got impeached, that's even better. They impeached me twice for nothing, and they impeached me knowing the Republicans are on my side, so they knew it was just. But they impeached me twice. She should be impeached, and it should happen fast. I think she should be impeached.
Okay,
I think she's terrible.
That's U.S. drama for you. That always happens, but that's crazy. Yeah. Did you guys see what happened with this guy, Mehdi? Okay. That's the Chief Judge of Akwa Ibom State, Honorable Justice, or is it Honorary Justice or Honorable Justice, Ikaete Obot, has declared open the new legal year in Uyo, the state capital. So that's it. I don't have any comment with respect to that. I'll just say, okay, but I met Tinubu is your president. Anyways, yeah, okay. Let me see. There's also another story with respect to. Shimadu. Okay.
Wait.
So apparently there was a two. I'll just say a troll. So this guy is a troll. Trolled Tiwa Savage. He actually trolled her and said our new album was flop. Our new album flopped, rather. Sorry about that. Our new album flopped, and then I think that got to Tiwa Savage, and she wasn't really having it. So,
Wait, guys, I had to come outside. I'm at the airport, and my team are with me, so I had to tell them that I'm trying to make a phone call because they will not allow me to do this video. But I hear there's one useless man that's talking reckless on social media, setting ring lights for a successful woman. I have to respect you because you look older, but sir, are you okay?
okay, so when the accent is coming out, you know that actually got to Tiwa
Are you
Savage.
normal? About you, Bemoini, sir.
What?
I've been waiting, Jonorini, sir. I have to go. I have a plane to catch. I'll see you in New York.
Okay, so that's it. So where's the content? Let's see. Some people didn't even know that too. I didn't even know she actually dropped any content. But again, let's look at it here. So this, I can't even watch his video. Never speak English, no pain. This is a self get bad mouth. Let's see, please uncle auntie repost and patronize. She drop album. So this is sad. Okay, let's look at now. Where's the real stuff? Okay, let's look at it. Oh, this is it.
This industry's.
So she, Tiwa Savage was complaining that she didn't get a lot of love from from the industry stuff. Okay. Anyways, let's listen.
Filled with so much darkness. I wish you guys knew.
Darkness wà nínú music industry Nigeria. Cause ìwọ gọ́gọ́ fúnra ẹ lára darkness tó wà nínú music industry yẹn ni ìwọ gọ́gọ́ fúnra ẹ.
What?
Mo kékéké mo ní Tiwatope ó yẹ kó ti da godmother sínú music industry Nigeria sóbìnrin tó ń ṣe dáadáa. Mú ẹnìkan nínú àwọn upcoming tó jẹ́ obìnrin mú wọn kó dẹ̀ fẹ́ nìkan ní fàásì ń bẹ̀. Ìwọ náà tọ́ka sí obìnrin kan tó wà Nàìjíríà tó jẹ́ young coming àbí upcoming female artist ní Nàìjíríà tó ti fún ní fàásì àbí èèyàn tó fún ní fàásì rí ní Nàìjíríà àbẹ́nìkan tó ti gba ọrẹ fèmù ẹ tó ti gba ọlá fèmù ẹ tó ti blow through fèmù títí ẹ tọ́ka sí ẹnìyẹn kó mú jáde ká bàbá sọ̀rọ̀. Ó wá release album lẹ́jọ́ mẹ́ta ẹ̀ mo rò pé album yẹn flop ó wá sórí social media wá ń pariwo káàkiri wá kígbe bí ẹyẹ ọ̀pẹ́ rẹ̀ ó bó ṣe rí lára náà ó dẹ̀ kó wọ́n ti dẹ́ ìtọ́kọ́ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ fún ẹ wọ́n ti blacklist yẹ nínú music industry yẹn àwọn A-list artist yẹn mi rò kó fẹ́ báyìí ṣe kankan mọ́ ìwọ náà ti sọ ó sọ pé ṣe bí nǹkan tó o bá ní ló máa lò apparently o ní àwọn A-list artist yẹn on your side mọ́ ní music industry Nigeria nǹkan tó fà á nìyẹn tó ṣe release odidi 13 to 15 tracks nínú album tí kò sí ẹnìkan tó bá ẹ dá sí album yẹn wọ́n ti fi ẹlẹ̀ sí wa títí ẹ ọjọ́ kìíní àná rèé ṣèbí ẹnu tá a fi ń bá àwọn Ibrahim sọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu tá a fi ń bá àwọn David sọ̀rọ̀ ṣèbí ẹnu náà mo fi bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná nígbà tó ń ṣọ́ra wájú ta tí mo ní àti Tiwatope o jẹ́ ká jọ ṣọ́ra níwájú ta o
ó dẹ̀ dórí péjì mi ó blọ́ọ̀kì mi pẹ̀lẹ́ o Miley Cyrus Admiralty Way kò dẹ̀ sẹ́yìn tó lè bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ o fẹ́ da Beyonce lé wa lórí Nàìjíríà ìwọ náà ti mọ bó ṣe rí lára ẹ̀ náà ó ti ba ẹ̀kọ́ ti ábọ̀mù ẹ̀ àjẹ́ ábọ̀mù yẹn ti flop èdè takọ̀tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ yìí gan lédè takọ̀tẹ́ ti ṣí ẹnu ta ti dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ ábọ̀mù ẹ̀ takọ̀tẹ́ ti fẹnu sí ábọ̀mù ẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa gbọ́ o lè lọ máa wo oye wàá máa rí increase nínú nọ́mbà àwọn tó ń gbá bọ́ọ̀mù yẹn báyìí tẹ́lẹ̀ sílẹ̀ tó wà tẹ́lẹ̀ ọwọ́ yìí ló kù sí bóun yẹn gbá bọ́ọ̀mù yẹn bóun yẹn má gbá bọ́ọ̀mù yẹn bóyá kẹ̀ eléyìí máa jẹ́ kí tiwa tọpẹ́ kó fẹ́ nìkan ní fàásì nínú yín ìdí má jọ bàjẹ́ nínú ìwà
People get problem, man. People get problem. But again, it's what it is. Let me even see. I mean, she really released an album. Ah, what is it? Well, let's see. The video. Wow, this is not good. This was really 6,000 views, 10,000 views, 13,000 views, 15,000 views. Oh wow, this is not these numbers are bad. What the hell? Look at it. 15K, 6.5, 22K, 26K. Nobody's even watching. No, this is not cool. This is not cool at all. And even with all the trolling too, really, nobody watched. Maybe we're gonna wait for the what are we waiting for again? For the videos, because these are all audio, I believe. Yeah, these are all audio stuff, right? But it's okay. Okay, that's that about that. Yeah. So again, I'm back. This is it. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. Yeah. See you later.